looking face right there. Check it out. Whoa, that looks really freaky face. But that's not the only thing. It's so much stuff. Godly. Just unbelievable. That's one of the red spot, one spot. You know, the main spot. There's another one there. These are the structures. Look. When you darken the image and you see, just they blurred and overexposed and they all this bunch of temperings. That's all they did. Look at that, another face. And you see structures there. They'll say, whoa, well, you zoom in and then zoom out. I say, whoa, but golly, man, the video, the picture is enormous. Look at this tube right there casting its own shadow. Look, it's an eye on top of that. That, right there. Look, another nasty looking face. Oh, that's the same one I showed earlier. Look at the nose. That the way they make these geometrical deals is so complex and so precise that you can spend hours looking at this thing and you still finding things, shapes, animal faces, you name it. Look at this, it's all structures. These are no gas, swamp gas, no. That's the story that they always sell. Look at that, another structure. The wind at the top of the planet is ferocious, but at the ground level it's like a mist that revolves around the structures. It's something that they don't tell anybody. I've seen the data that Dr. Berggren showed, and then I start using the same parameters on different places. And it always amounts to the same thing. It's geometrical patterns. You cannot make geometrical patterns with just gas. No. Which they do too. In the book, look, there's some two objects, dark objects. Well, several of them, look. There's one right here, here, here. Oh, there's a bunch of them. But from far away, you don't see anything. And then you get closer, you see, oh, the picture has been blurred to death. Yes. That's how they count on. So they're not going to see anything from far away, no. And a tiny picture. This picture is only like 5 seconds. That was it, a clip, 5-second clip. So there is a spherical deal right there on this one, right here. Look, right here. 2 of them. Look. There's one right here and one right here. This look more rectangular, roundish. And then there is another It look like a face, a pair of eyes right there. Look like, I don't know, it's so blurred. Look, another pipe. And you explain to me how the hell a cloud is gonna look like that. A pipe, two long pipes. And a structure right there. Because that's what that is. Like I said, this picture is so enormous. It's probably about 20 gigabytes, easily. The crispiness of this picture can take more than 20 gigabytes, maybe 50. It's so full of stuff. In that site, irrefutable proof, the guy show you how to work the tools in the Adobe Photoshop and tell you how to use the burning tool and what kind of brushes to use. I don't know how to use that thing. It's just too many shit in that, in those Adobe and GIMP. It's full of tools and shit, and you click on the wrong thing, the picture goes away. It's a nightmare. If you don't know how to use it, you just don't fool with it, because you're gonna have a hell of a bad day. Look, all those dark dots. What do you think those are? And then you see spheres right there. Look, right there. The spherical things. Another big one right there, look. It's not a sphere, it's roundish. You have to use, I mean, like I said, tools, because it's so much, and it goes from dark to bright, from dark to bright, bright to dark, and in between. All I know is that the first thing the guy says is to take the color off. Get rid of the color, because that's one of the tempering methods. Camouflage things with color, and when you take the color off, you see what's underneath. I didn't do that in this recording because I wanted to show what it looked like with the color. Then I'll show you what it looked like without the color. Look at that, another eye. I mean, they have these expressions that are like, look at that. Look at that. A pair of bluish eyes or greenish eyes. Look. And these are no vertical pupils. This is a human type eye, round pupils. But then there is another set of eyes right there, smaller. And a nose and another, I mean, it's just like Art Peterner was saying, a picture within a picture within a face within a face within a face within a face. I mean, it just, and then on the side, more faces. All you have to do is compare this type of picture with the one of the moon from the Tsiolkovsky crater. The only one I ever found. I didn't find it. Somebody sent it to me from Germany. And right after I posted and gave the link to several people, the site disappeared. It say error 404, page not found. Wow. Look at that. Look at the geometrical, look at that. All the geometrical patterns. Look at nose. has a nose and a pair of eyes, and it's much more than that. And that looks like a person flexing the muscles right there. Look. A woman or something with an arm up. But I'm pretty sure it's none of that either. I mean, like I say, the geometry is so amazing that forget about the best painter on earth. He looked like a piece of crap. Look in that dark, there's a so evil face. Wow, man. Look at that right there. Look, right there. But it's none of that. They just play with what you know. We tend to associate shapes with things that we know, what we're familiar with. It's like it was done for us to fool with our imagination. That's the same thing they play with the clouds on Earth's sky. Oh, I see an elephant, I see a dog, I see a hen, I see a heart, I see Jesus, and say, yeah, all that shit is because the geometry is applied, but it's none of that. None. And this is just a frame from the enormous picture in a 5-second clip. Check it out. Let me play another frame because it went so fast that I didn't have time. And look, that's the horizon. Look at that. That's the horizon. This is the Juno. Check it out. Like I said, there is so much geometrical. Look at all the circles. The circles are structure. Look at this one right here, this deal right here. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is so much for if you study piece by piece, then you come to realize that these are not just some cloud and shit, they're permanently the same shape, really. And the deal always revolve the same way, and what? No. And not only that, but the bands moved from different direction. How the heck that could be? It's because that's a design. It's an engine. That planet is an engine, just like Saturn and the big engines, all made with electromagnetic energy. All of it is wrong with that. Run from that, with that, and like that. It's all the same thing. And it causes deal interrupt with ourselves because we are electrical too, electromagnetical. The only thing that has no energy like that is our soul. Our soul belongs to a different source. And that's what they respect. The source from where our soul comes from. That's the thing they fear. None of them mess with that because that's breaking the universal divine laws of the universe. As long as people doesn't know any of that, that symbol of the hand holding the cylinder with the divine laws of the universe, you will find it on every single thing. Every single galaxy, nebula, planet, moon, on the sun,